welcome back to my channel. Our channel, not my channel, our channel. And as you may be able to tell, I am moving again. I've been moving so much the last couple of years, and I guess it's okay because it keeps bringing me to new places where I keep learning new things and just meeting new people and growing. And I feel like I found myself so much through the last couple of years. And yeah, I don't know, so I can't really complain. But yes, I am moving again, and the reason I'm moving is I got a new job that, if you guys have been following my Instagram stories, you'll know that it's pretty far. It's an hour and a half. Most often it's 2 hours away because of traffic, and I am on call pretty much all the time, so it can be a lot, you know. It's on the weekends, you never know if you're going to be called in, and even on weekdays, in the evenings, there are times where I feel like I just should be closer by in case anything happens. And yeah, I've been kind of looking around for a new property, and I figure have a starter home at this point, you know. I feel like it's time. Yeah, so I ended up buying a house. I will say the looking process, it can be really stressful, but also it's really fun because some houses you're it's not really my style, but then when you find the right house, it just feels really nice. And yeah, I found a house that I'm really happy with. I like the location, and the sellers were just sweethearts. They were all so nice, and they gave me all the tips for the house. And I'll have to say, the first time I closed on a house, I'll put the video where I did an investment property right up here. But the first time I closed, I had no idea what was going on. You just walk into a room and you sign 300 documents. You don't even know what it is. And yeah, but this time I knew maybe 20% more of what was going on. And just you do it a couple times and you kind of figure out, you know, the flow. And yeah, so I can't speak. For those of you who don't know, my new job is as a pharmacy director, and I can't believe that I got this position. I'm just feel extremely lucky because honestly, I never thought I would be in any kind of leadership position. I just thought, I don't know, I thought I was just gonna practice pharmacy and then eventually end up pivoting or doing something else. But yeah, I am a pharmacy director. That's crazy. I applied for the job as a reach, and I was if I get an interview, I'm sure it'll be nice and interesting to do the interview, but you know, I'm not gonna obviously get the job. And yeah, I interviewed, and they actually liked me. Well, have a second interview. I was yeah, totally, you know, act casual. And the second interview, I was all right, this is where they're gonna cut me off. And then they didn't. They liked me in the second interview too. What? Obviously, you know, I kept it cool. Yeah, totally, this is what I expected. The woman was okay, I'm just gonna talk to my VP and just make sure that everything's cool, and I'm just gonna let him know that I want to bring you on board. So it's not finalized yet. And I was okay, yeah, totally. And after the interview, I was all right, this is where I'm done. They're gonna cut me off. They did it. Crazy. So I'm very grateful. And I really wanted, honestly, a job where I could have more responsibilities, and just have more oversight. And this job definitely gives me that. It's definitely challenging. There's a lot to learn, but I love it. I feel I was meant to be in a position where I had to deal with different things and kind of remedy different problems. And I've learned so much already, even in just 2 months of being here. But yeah, definitely more to learn. I think the hardest part is doing reports and kind of looking at the numbers, because I never really had to do that sort of thing. And that's probably the most challenging, but also the most rewarding, because then you can understand why things happen. And yeah, so that's just a learning curve. And for those of you who don't really know what you're doing with your career right now, I would say don't sweat it. You never know what's gonna happen, but definitely don't give up. If you see opportunities, even if you feel you're not really, what's the word? Even if you feel you're not ready for it or maybe qualified, just try it anyways. If you have some experience under your belt, you never know who's gonna need what. And yeah, it's crazy because I started out really quite at the bottom, and I had no connections. I didn't know anybody. And you just apply to a lot of different positions, and yeah, you definitely work at jobs where it's not really your fit, and you kind of just have to power through it And I mean, people told me so many things to my face, like you would not believe. Some of the things that people have told me in the past are like, we don't want you here, we're trying dodgy methods to get you out of here, you're the black sheep, you're the outcast, like directly to my face. Like people say that, and yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't let it affect like my inherent self-worth, but for sure it made me feel like I could never be in a higher position. And now that I am, I just like feel like it's so surreal. I can't believe I got here, but it's just mind-blowing. I think like working hard and don't give up, like try new things, like go for it. Even if it sounds like a huge reach, just try it and you never know where you're gonna be. Yeah, so I'll just like take you guys through my moving process. I hired movers for the first time ever because, you know, my parents, they're getting older and I'm not living very close to them anymore, so it wouldn't really make sense for them to like come down, like bust their ass helping me move. I hired movers. I kind of packed, not really. It's not like, yeah, I just called them and asked them if they're gonna help me like take furniture apart, and they were like, nah. They're like, that's another charge. So I was like, cool, that's cool. So I'm gonna have to take all this apart today. And yeah. A lot I still have to do. After packing, I have to take apart my furniture, I need to take down my wall lights, and I have to do all that by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now it's like 3 o'clock. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is
what a night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye.
I'm so like replenished on sleep, and I have to clean up the rest of this place.
This is love, this is love, this is love. This is love, this is love, this is love.
He's one of the best scientific minds we have today.
By the way, I know I'm always wearing this Georgia Tech sweatshirt. It's actually not mine. My brother went to Georgia Tech. I did not, but I think it would have been pretty cool to go there. It seems like a really good school when I visited, so maybe someday. This is so heavy. There's like no point in putting it in a box. It's so heavy. It's like 10 pounds. Maybe I'll just leave it. Oh my god. Do you see the glow of golden hour? It's so perfect. Let me show you guys. Oh my god. So, so beautiful. Okay, I think I'm gonna put my flour in here. Like 2 shopping totes. Oh my god, how do people transport flour? It's so heavy. This is rice that my parents got from Japan. It's like really good. I don't really taste the difference, but it's very sought after by my parents. Probably put stuff in here. So I'm gonna go pick it up in 4 minutes. My last Uber Eats in this area. The view, I cannot get over. This is the one thing I'm gonna miss the most, is this view. It looks like Zeus is about to come out of the clouds and say, good night guys. Got my keys. my food to my door. That was so fast. A lot of times it takes like longer. Just usually just go down, but yay. Oh, how 漂亮. Okay, so I packed like 5 minutes, but I'm gonna eat because I need the energy to pack. Also, I'm a fat ass. Let's take a look at the progress. Up there, I just have some garbage bags and empty boxes I'm just gonna throw out. And then it's all empty. I really just put stuff in here like 2-3 months ago. And here is empty as well. There's dish holders up there, so I had to figure out how to put that away. Oh, 再见太阳. We'll see you tomorrow. My skin is so bad. I apologize. It's just not doing great right now, but hopefully it will get better when I eat more fruits. That sunset reminded me of Zeus for some reason, so maybe I'll play Hercules in the background. I love Hercules. Also, I put on pants for no reason. So I know my apartment's like a huge mess right now. Davinci. Just, you know. Yeah, no. Oh, God. I live like a slovenly pig. Shalom. I feel like in vlogs I might come off as confident, assured. What are other words that denote confidence? But yeah, you get the point. But I'm not, you know? I don't know, something like happens to me when I stand in front of the camera. I just like get really talkative and open and outgoing, but in real life, like if you see me in public, I'm actually quite shy and I don't really like interacting with people too much. If I feel overexposed or overstimulated, I get really, really drained really fast. I feel like it just depends on the vibe. Like if the vibes are just not like supportive and chill, like I just get really, really like tired and it just like drains my social battery really quickly. And yeah, it depends. What you see on like camera on YouTube versus like real people, I feel like a lot of times it's just different. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that, you know, like when you see people, there's usually 2 sides to every person or multiple different facets, and not everything you see is always the truth. So yeah, if you see me and you watch my YouTube, which I highly doubt, because I think like most of my views are like my high school friends and like my parents, but if you see me in public, definitely say hi. I mean, it'd be great if you like verbally said hi or like waved at me, because sometimes people like soft smile at me and I'm like not sure if they actually did it. Basically, I didn't do anything, so. So I just finished packing, taking apart furniture. Actually took less time than I thought. I thought it was gonna be up a lot later, but turns out taking apart furniture is much easier than putting it together. So this is the current. Cabinets are empty. Fridge is still, like there's still stuff in there, but I'm gonna take it out tomorrow. I actually don't really like this art print, so I think I'm just gonna discard of it. My arugula died, so I dumped it into the garbage. I mean, I still have 2 months technically that I could live here because that's like the policy. Do I need to clean anything? Because I'm not even getting my deposit back because I'm breaking the lease early. So technically I don't really have to clean anything, right? They're not giving me any money back. I guess they can fine me, but I feel like it's, what was that noise? Pretty much done. I'm like tired, but also I took 2 naps today, so it's currently 2:57. I look so tired. Morning, guys. It is 8:25. Movers are here. So I'm gonna go meet them downstairs. Everything is packed. I'll show you guys before we go. It's packed. Can't believe I finished all of this last night. I was like not even fully awake. You know, the furniture is taken apart. I just put all my bedding stuff in there, and my bed frame's like really easy to take apart. You just fold it in half. Watch it take it for me.
Come off the elevator, they can go through the door.
It's empty. Oh, wait, like, so this apartment had a really nice view. I'll show you guys the view. It's really nice because it's now fall, and so I get to see all of the leaves changing. So take a look. So yeah, super lucky to have been able to live somewhere with such a beautiful view. But honestly, like, where you live is just a place at the end of the day. And like, it's nice, but like, material things are always replaceable and it's really not that important. But anyway, maybe I should stop talking because maybe that's not what you guys want to hear. So the movers just left, so I'm probably gonna head out now. I cleaned the fridge and the stove. The empty bedroom. I mean, I'll be back, so I'm just gonna leave this stuff here. Am I coming back? I mean, I have to come back, so give them the key fob. So I think I'm not gonna take like my little trash bin. Love. All right, let's go. My garage.
Up. Insert your ticket with the.
I'm not gonna lie, this area is so nice though. Like, I mean, I have no qualms. Beautiful. Also, the same person is always charging their Tesla here. A good podcast. I've been listening to Manifestel. She's like my big sister slash mom slash like stranger who just gets me, and play her right now while I wait at the lights. This is a really long light. That's her. I don't know if you can see Manifestel. Highly recommend. And then I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, see you later.